We're in the cool part of Denison, Texas. And it's funny that I see that furniture store across the street. It's called Knight Furniture and Mattress because the subject of today's video is of a man who shares that same name. So today we're talking about this guy right here. He is a fellow YouTuber. His name is Stevie Knight. And he has a YouTube channel called Knight Talk. Has about 450,000 subscribers or so. I never heard of this guy until about 2 days ago. So on his channel, it looks like he just kind of pretty much talks about a variety of different topics on his channel. And it was weird how I found a particular video of his. So I was in my trailer editing a video, and just in the algorithm, how weird it could be on YouTube, a video of him doing a reaction to a video that was shot at some kind of a panel where Fresh and Fit were at, and it was different panel members, but one of them is a YouTuber of a particular note, a man that goes by the name of Wes Watson. This guy right here, if you don't know who he is, well, it's probably best you don't know who he is. This guy did some time in prison, got out, blew up on YouTube, did that whole prison content on YouTube. He's basically one of these motivational weirdos on YouTube, big, huge steroid muscles, talking very loudly. He's very, very aggressive. He has like this Wes Watson Fit program, like weight loss program. This guy claims he's like wealthy. I don't know where he gets his money from. It sure the hell ain't from YouTube, because all of his YouTube videos, the views have dropped precipitously over the last 2-3 years. Basically, you can only take so much of somebody yelling at you over and over before it's just, you tune out and you just start listening. You get tired of watching. So anyways, so this guy Knight Talks, he does a reaction, right? He does a reaction of Wes Watson and his time up on this panel. So they're having a panel, a discussion, and a subject is brought up. And the question of this subject basically is, what do you determine what success is? Now, people on the panel, they're gonna have their own definitions of what success is. So Wes Watson goes into this whole, just this soliloquy of just, you gotta be balling, you gotta have money, you gotta look good. If you don't look good, you ain't nothing, blah, 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 cussing up a storm, yada, yada, yada. And then a guy on the panel gives him a rebuttal on what he determines what success is. And then Wes Watson just kind of goes in on him, making fun of the way he's dressed, the way he's looked, saying he has man boobs. This is the kind of guy that Wes Watson is. He's a very, very in-your-face, extreme person. And from what I've heard, it's not an act. That's really how he is in real life. So they kind of get into this argument. So the Knight Talk guy, he basically clowns on Wes Watson, calling, I don't want to say exactly what he called them, but it wasn't nice names. He was saying that Wes Watson, I don't think he said if he's a beta, but he basically led up to so many assertions that this guy has low self-esteem, he has insecurity issues. So he's going in on him. He's basically labeling him a fraudster, right? And I'm half listening, I'm, editing the video. And then Knight Talk ends the video by saying something really interesting that I find quite curious. So he says something along the lines of, isn't this the guy that's from San Diego? And he goes, oh yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he lived in San Diego. I reached out for him to do a collab with him. And then he responded back, next time when you try to do a collab with me, make sure you're following me on Instagram. And then I guess he just dissed him and just, just told him to buzz off, right? So Night Talk kind of like laughs it off, and then he just kind of goes in on Wes Watson a little bit more. And you know, I was really, you know, I was really into this Night Talk's message until he mentioned how he tried to collab with this guy. So you mean to tell me that because Wes Watson hurt your feelings and several years ago he wouldn't collab with you because you weren't following him on Instagram or whatever social media place that he was on, now all of a sudden you're going to attack him and say this guy is a beta boy and he's a phony and he's a fraudster and he does steroids and this and that? Well, it's funny because back in the day you were trying to collab with this phony beta boy, fraudster, low self-esteem, loud, obnoxious buffoon. Why would you want to collab with a guy like that? I have no idea. Just thought that was so weird of somebody who just kind of lays in on Wes Watson. Oh yeah, and by the way, I tried to do a collab with him and he told me no. That tells you the kind of person that would want to work with a person like that. I don't get it. Why anybody would want to meet Wes Watson, why anybody would want to work with that guy, why anybody would want to know him or have any kind of business dealings with this guy is unreal. And I actually seen an Instagram video somebody had posted where they bought into Wes Watson's program or mentorship program, and supposedly Wes Watson ripped them off for $10,000. I don't exactly know Wes Watson's history. He makes it that he's ultra successful and ultra rich, but I don't see where it's at. Unless he's charging 300 idiots $10,000 a month to do whatever, I have no idea. But I just find it funny that this guy for 26, 27 minutes is bashing Wes Watson, but before he wanted to work with him. That's basically all I wanted to mention about that. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.